Okay, so here we are, currently midnight almost here in Southern California, and I just had an inkling to do a little quick demo on this tool that I've used in the past and that I want to show you guys. It's a tool that enables you to see the metrics or the numbers or the stats that your cars generate in real time on a web browser. This tool is inside an application called Wavefront. Wavefront is a product by a company called VMWARE, and I'll put on the screen here a little bit of the website here. You can download a free trial, 30 days. It's free. Just open it up, and you're able to do a bunch of data collection. So basically, this is a numbers game where we have data points being generated by different types of platforms. In this case, I'm going to show you guys the Tesla automotive platform. The data points that can be gathered, and all that information that can be done with it, so it can help you, in certain cases, depending on the data points, predictively, find faults, errors, possible failures on systems, data crunching, number crunching, predictions, so on and so forth. So here is the application itself. Once again, here's some information about it. You can download the data sheet. Website is wavefront.com. Simple to use. A lot of large corporations are using it nowadays. Here's some of the ones that they have. Now the list of integrations is what's interesting, because they have hundreds of integrations, and then obviously you can write your own integration. If you have the inkling and you know enough about this, you can probably write your own integration for pretty much just anything that connects to the cloud and that enables you to pull data off of it. So I'll click onto the tab where I have my Tesla automotive integration, but if you want to see some integrations, pretty much there is a whole list of the different integrations that we can find here. So in this case, let's see what we have here. And here's some of the basic integrations. You have some tours, some AWS integration. So if you are running in some sort of instance on AWS and you need to know bandwidth utilization, anything generated on AWS, you can pretty much capture. Same thing goes for Google on a Windows Server host, and the list goes on and on and on and on of different integrations that you can utilize. What drew my attention to this was the Tesla integration, the ability to be able to grab data from my Tesla itself and see it real time on my screen on my web browser at any time. So let's get to it real quick here. So once I've installed the integration, which is pretty simple to do, and I'll just move this out of here so I can show you guys what I've done. You'll have a Gui display, which is similar to this right here. So in this case, it's currently connected to my vehicle, which is currently not charging. This is the angle or the degrees that it's heading towards. Car is online and not charging. If it will be charging, it still has 1.4 hours to be charged. It is logged. It is not close to a VMware campus, and it is not at the Tesla factory. It is currently in my home. Talks about the connectivity of the car, the battery level of the main battery of the car at 85%. Well, last time the car was reported offline, obviously 0 times within the last 24 hours, but I've just installed this integration to this program just recently, so there's not going to be a lot of history. Here we have some information about the battery at 85%. My estimated range right now is 147.760 miles based on my driving habits, and the ideal range that I would have is 214 miles at 85%. Charging. Currently the car is not charging. I have it scheduled to be charging hopefully in the next 5 minutes. We'll see it charging, and we'll start seeing some of these numbers increase here as my level 2 charger starts kicking in. The security of the car, charge port is open because the level 2 charger is plugged in. Car is locked. Sunroof is 0% open, which is closed. Driver's closed. Everything else is closed on the car. So pretty much I can see what's going on the car, and some nerdy stats as they call them. So we have some basic information about the battery versus time. And this is really interesting because when the car is being used, you can see this data move in real time, so you don't have to wait such long periods of time to be able to gather some data about the car. So I am going to pause this video for a second while we get to 11:59 or 11:58, and we'll continue. I'll see if we can see some of the changes on these basic stats of the car, which, you know, if you're a numbers guy or if you're a data person, you'd love seeing this stuff, because then you can pull this data to do other information with it. You know, you can start tracking, mapping, forecasting based on range, on time of day, and all the other goodies that Tesla gives us as users to connect to their API. Obviously Tesla gives a lot more information, but for now this is what we have, and this is what we can play with. I'll pause it for right now, and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so back at you guys right now. So right now we're waiting for my car to start charging, but here's the documentation of the Tesla integration for the Wavefront. And it's very simple, you know, pretty much discover how quick and easy it's to integrate your own Tesla automobile to Wavefront. It's an easy setup. You can monitor real time how your car is operating. Create alerts, sends you notifications if something was not right on the car. In addition, you have good charts here, and obviously the whole section on how to set up and all that stuff. Documentation, it's pretty turnkey, pretty easy to use. I highly recommend it. Now, to get a VMWARE Wavefront account from VMWARE, you get first a free 30-day trial with an email. Just a matter of putting a name and address, or a name, a last name, an email address, company name, company size. It doesn't have to be a company, you can put anything you want. They'll unlock an instance for you, so you can use it for just about 30 days and have fun with this integration and many other integrations that are happening with this product. So it is currently 11:58. We have a couple more minutes before the car kicks in to start charging. So let's go to the charging section here. Let's close all these other nice panels here. Okay, we have some battery here at 85%. And we have charging here. Now the beauty of this is not complicated, so you can easily have this done on pretty much any web browser. It'll run on any web browser. I'm going to try it later on today or tomorrow on the web browser on the Tesla itself, see if these metrics come up there real time, and see what the delay is based on time of day, and, you know, 3G, 4G, LTE connectivity obviously would play into it. But let's see, 11:59, we're almost there, guys. 49:50, there we go. Hopefully my Tesla synced in with a good atomic clock, and it should start charging pretty soon now. And I expect these numbers here to start going up, since I'm doing a level 2 charger. Still not going. I'm gonna bring up my Tesla app on my phone to verify if the car is gonna start charging, or if it has started charging and it hasn't updated here. According to this, the car did start to charge. So let's see what's going on here. There it is, 31 amps. Just refreshed right now. The name of the vehicle. You have 31 amps, charging current amperes. Pilot current. Miles per hour charged. Still hasn't calculated that. 1.3 hours to full charge. Alright, so this is just an idea. There you go. Now some of the numbers starting to update here real time, and you'll see that these are charts also. As these blocks start fading, you see the discolorization. It's pretty much the blocks themselves graphing themselves out. So now you see it. This is VMWARE's Wavefront connected directly to a Tesla, getting numbers and stats real time. And you can have as many Teslas as you want, as many accounts as you want to see, and as many cars as you would like to monitor. And obviously, the sky's the limit once you have these data points, because then you can do other stuff with it. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up, or just visit VMWARE, or go to wavefront.com and download a demo and install the integration. See you guys.